No striations? Striations. What's up, everyone? Tiger Stacker here. This is the second in the lineup of determining fakes. This one's a little different. A couple years ago, I was new to stacking, and I knew nothing about anything about stacking. Subsequently, I started documenting everything, which is something I learned from my work in medicine, documentation. But I was also afraid that I did not know enough. If something ever happened, I got robbed or whatever. So I wanted to make copies of everything. But I didn't want to waste a lot of money on ink for my printer, because when you take it with your camera, you waste more money. So I decided I was going to use my color printer. I started copying the coins until I thought I knew enough, and then I stopped. But during this period of time, I found out something very interesting. And this seems to only occur with maple leaves, Canadian maple leaves to be specific. In the past, they had no striations. I call them striations. They're radial bands coming out from the center as a security feature. But I don't think Canada expected this type of security feature. If you notice, it's kind of a dull type of picture from the bubble jet printer that I own. Actually, I own 3 bubble jet printers, and I did it all 3 and got the same results. With the ones with the striations, notice you get the same dark color around the periphery and in the center, around the periphery and in the center, but in the middle, you get a very pretty purple with some white on both the obverse and the reverse. That does not happen with the older Canadian maples because they have no striation. The interesting thing about science is it should be reproducible. So let's find out together. A 2023 with striations. A 2012, no striations. No striations, striations. And to decrease background erroneous printing, I like to put a white piece of paper over the top, hold it down, and start the color printer. So far seems to be consistent with the results from 2 years ago. And here we go. And both the obverse and reverse on this repeated experiment is consistent with 2 years ago. the results from 2 years ago and the results you have just seen. Seems to be consistent. I've not seen this happen in any other types of coins or rounds. But if you want to try this experiment at home with a bubble jet printer and you see any other results, please contact me. I would love to experiment with your findings, check the reproducibility, and notify the stacking community that you have yet another tool in your armamentarium, your bubble jet copier. I'm not sure if it works with laser. I don't have a laser. But for bubble jet, I think I've found another verifying tool. Thank you for sharing your time with me in this video. I hope it was educational for you and something that you can use in the future. Good night, everyone. Tiger Stacker, out.